All right, guys, so this is an exciting one and a very powerful module, probably one of the more important modules of how to create an engaging and converting video ad for e-commerce. So what I'm gonna show you is an exact sales script to follow that has been working very well selling various e-commerce products. You can literally cut and paste into this script. What's actually interesting is exactly what I'm doing right now is what Hollywood does for their movies. Now it's a different script, but Hollywood literally has the same structure for all of their movies. Now why? Well, because people's emotions never change. It's the same habits, it's the same patterns. But if we take it into purchasing, same habits, same patterns. So we can use the script, but just change out the features, the benefit, the scroll stopper of each product. So I'm really excited to show you guys this, and this is very, very powerful. So the first, I want to actually explain all of these steps. Then we're going to be doing a walkthrough, and then after we'll be doing a live video creation of exactly how to do literally everything, create a video live. So first I want to explain step one. So one of the most important things is we need to get attention. We cannot sell to a person who is simply not paying attention. That's why you see these ridiculous commercials or ads. They do some weird thing just to get attention, because in order to sell, you have to have the attention of the user at least for a couple seconds. Now, with that being said, it immediately transitions into, okay, once you have their attention, they need to know what is the product and how does it benefit them. So step two kind of blends into step three. So we need to show, okay, what is the product in simple terms, and then immediately we give the benefits of this is the product and this is how it works. You can do X, Y, and Z with this product. It helps you do this. And regardless if your product is a problem-solving product or super simple, like you're selling, clothes or boots, you can still follow this script and exactly what I follow to this day. So very important. And then step four is really on step four, we want to answer any lingering questions. As we start advertising, each new video is going to get better and better. And so in one of the modules, we'll be talking about ad evolution, but basically each ad will need to get better based off of the feedback that we see in the comments. If people are commenting, that's great, but typically we want people clicking and going to our ad and purchasing. So if they have a ton of questions, we need to take those questions and answer it in our video. So instead of commenting, they'll just be saying like, oh, I love it, or I purchased the product. Like those are the comments we want. Any questions about the product, that means we need to do a better video, okay? So that's really step four, is asking like the last minute lingering questions. And then step five is a strong call to action, literally saying the sale is live right now or 50% off. Urgency helps people just make a move right now, okay? So now what I wanna do is actually walk you guys through some examples of really good ads. So let's do that right now. Okay, so this is the first example, and I'm actually gonna just be adding some commentary as we're playing, so that way we can kind of see the pattern here. So immediate scroll stopper, perfect, and then goes into what is this product? And then explains how to use the product. What does it do? Now we see the benefits. Perfect. And they slow down and they show how to use it and what the benefits are. You can master all swimming styles, and I'll just keep skipping through because it's gonna go over benefits, how to use it, more benefits. Attached paddles teach you how to push more water and you can go faster. And notice how simplified it is. There's no thinking. It's telling them and the user can watch. They don't have to think about what's going on. And then of course the call to action. Now something also important that they did at the end that I liked was they made it versatile. You don't have to be a swimmer to use this product. One thing that I would do to edit this ad is I would make sure that it's not just for swimmers. It can be for the everyday person who maybe isn't a swimmer anymore. I would also add in other demographics. It's not just for people who are under 25. You can do this if you're over 40, right? So this is what I would add to this ad. But overall, it follows the script and it's very, very good. But let's continue to the next one. Okay, so this one is a very good ad, but it's also very short. One thing I do advocate, and it's important to know, is that your ad shouldn't be under 30 seconds. If you follow this script, you'll always have enough to at least reach 30 seconds. A big mistake is a lot of people think, oh, my ad needs to be super short because people on Facebook don't have a high attention span. Well, yeah, if your ad or video is not engaging and it's really bad, yeah, no one is going to want to watch your slow paced video. But if it applies to that user and it answers the questions that's in sequence, like that user is thinking about, then it's perfect. It's a well scripted video. It literally takes them through the journey. So what I've noticed is a lot of my successful videos are around a minute. So I don't like to go under 30 seconds. So it's always over 30 seconds. And my longest videos are typically around a minute 30. So that's just a little side note, but let's go ahead and continue. So immediately scroll stopper, and it tells what this is. It's a virtual trainer that gives you feedback, so benefit, tracks your dribbles, speed, accuracy, progress, call to action. Now, whether or not they decided to make this a story ad, maybe that's why it's so short, but you can see that they did a very good job with a very simple product. Notice that truthfully, all this is a girl dribbling a basketball. So they had to add like sci-fi level effects and in order to make it look like it's, you know, incredible. Also, they add very good typography, very good text. So we'll be covering that while I'm creating my ad. But I also want to mention that when we're going over one of the other sections of ad evolution, we are not going to be able to create sci-fi looking ads with this around it. But we will be able to create really good ads, and then once it's profitable, it's making money, we can take a little bit of that investment to ask someone to add these little effects, right? So let's continue. Okay, so this is another good example. So I'm just going to go ahead and play it. Immediately, somewhat of a scroll stopper. It's not very strong, but it does explain exactly what this is. And if a pregnant woman is scrolling through Facebook, she immediately sees relatability, and she's immediately seeing like, oh, these people are just like me. I actually suffer with this issue. Okay, I'm going to pay attention to this ad. Now you'll notice they have some credibility here. Great. Allows for face down massage. So different use cases of this, right? Different use cases of this product. Back pain relief. Now everyone has pain. And now they go into safety. So this is actually very interesting. This was a good point that they put in. So then if we keep going, social proof and a call to action. So this is a well-scripted ad, except I would definitely put more of a scroll stopper in the beginning. I would test different intros. However, it covers the points, right? Immediately goes into the product, explains the benefits, and then they cover even step 4, step 5, boom, call to action. So once again, very good ad. Now, this ad I'm gonna show you guys is like an as seen on TV ad. It is very well scripted. This is like sales to the max. So I'm just gonna go ahead and actually turn up the volume a little bit, and we're just gonna watch it.
Now you can cool down fast with Breeze Blast by Sharper Image. Look, using this thermal imaging camera, you can actually see Breeze Blast cool the air.
Okay, so immediately they started with somewhat of a scroll stopper, but then this looks very interesting. When we see neon colors like this, it's a little iffy for Facebook, but obviously they're getting away with it quite well. This is very, very eye-catching. So
that's the power of Breeze Blast, the world's first personal air cooler that makes it easy to escape the heat. Watch with the push of.
So you'll notice they're using different demographics, different use cases, and also combining how to use it. So you can use it at the beach. Now they show, well, why is it different? Why is it unique? Now this is more of a very advanced sales tactic. Is it super important that you include something like this? What's so unicorn about your product? No, absolutely not. This is if you want to reach a mass audience, like you are mass company now. But regardless, you can see that they constantly reiterate pain and benefit in different use cases. So they follow the script and they take their time. They take their time throughout each step. So if you have different things that you want to include with your video, then great. But in my personal experience, what I found is 1 minute is perfect. They personally go to a minute 45. And so overall, very, very well scripted ad. So let's continue. So now actually what I want to show you is this company I've been following, and this is going to be very interesting. So if we actually go to their high impressions, so an ad that's not so recent, we can actually scroll down, and there's one that I've seen them run for quite a while.
Okay, It's almost 2020. If you're still using regular toilet paper, what are you doing?
So scroll stopper, and look how simple this ad is.
You need to get clearer in your life, okay? It'll change your life. This is so amazing. Instead of wasting money and hurting the environment with rolls and rolls of toilet paper, get this. It's cleaner, it's more hygienic.
So I'm gonna point out something. When he zooms in and they go on this little knob, you can see that it's literally a guy at his house with an iPhone filming this entire ad, and I'll do a screenshot. This company is scaling like crazy. Now, obviously they're still running this ad actually, but they took this ad, they ran it and they saw it worked, and then they went to the next step of creating a more professional ad, which I'll show you guys. But I'll let this continue.
And it's so easy to install. It takes about 15 minutes. All you need is a wrench and a screwdriver. And there's different nozzles. So there's self-cleaning, regular, feminine wash, and then you can adjust the pressure.
Okay,
this is
cool.
So awesome.
So you can see it's literally, there's really nothing else special about this ad. So this is what they've been running for a very long time, and it did well. But where did they evolve? So let's see. Let's actually go to their low. Cool. So I sorted by low to high, and this is going to give me their new ads that now they're like leaning towards after these new iterations. Okay, let's play it again without the sound. Boom. Huge scroll stopper. Obviously they see the importance of that, and that's amazing. This is very interesting and engaging. Very situational. Explains exactly how how it works, different demographic, different customers. And for a product that is easily found, really you can find this on Amazon, you can find this anywhere, yet they are scaling like crazy. So this is a good ad, very well put together. Now I have some other examples. We can see like other examples, like huge companies that are somewhat applying this. You can see scroll stopper, boom, kicking the water, and then kind of going with relatability for saying Mother's Day. So this is more of a situational ad. This is really good. But once again, I'll be honest, I'd be curious for even these large companies to implement some of these kind of tactics and how much better and how much it would improve their ad. Now, a lot of these companies care about branding, but it's all personal preference. I'm just saying I'd be curious. Now, I'll probably stop after this video because it's just gonna get repetitive, but what I'll say is it's important to be creative on how you're going to construct your ad. So I'm actually gonna play this video, but I'll explain like how I would make this better. So you'll notice, we can already see what their scroll stopper is. They're saying it's the perfect Mother's Day gift. Well, what I would personally say is I would literally draw a line right here, have the mom's face right here, like the perfect Mother's Day gift, or say put your mom on a poster, put your mom on this. Literally something super dumbified and super simple, and that way people are like, wait, what? So curiosity is going to drag the user to watch the rest of your video. Just saying an arbitrary, this is the perfect Mother's Day gift, is gonna have the user now focus and see like, what do they mean? Like she's laughing and that's great, but we don't know exactly like what is it? Because you have to think about it a little bit, right? But what this company is doing is they're taking the mom and they're drawing them to look like Simpson characters, I guess. So it's really cool. It's a great gift. It's a great idea. But you can make a way better ad. I mean, literally right here, put your mom on this, or turn your mom into a Simpson character. So that's what I would do. That's how I would definitely change this ad a little bit. So I just wanted to give those examples. So now that we see some examples of what's working, what's really gonna help is just watching me create the ad. So that's what we're gonna do in the next video.